Welcome to the fourth episode of the Failure Podcast and the third summary of the book on failure. I'm your host, Said Saber Moshirian, guiding you through this insightful journey into understanding failure. In the previous episodes, we explored Alain de Botton's philosophical views on life events and failure. We discussed his thoughts on suicide and practical mental strategies for coping with catastrophic failures. In this episode, we delve into the fear of failure, a common experience for many. De Botton suggests that imagined failures often cause more distress than actual ones, consuming our best days with unnecessary worry. De Botton argues that fear of failure is more catastrophic than failure itself. This fear occupies our minds, causing prolonged distress, even when the actual event hasn't occurred or poses no real threat. Imaginary fears are of two types, those born from our imagination with little chance of occurring, and those closer to reality. Recognizing and dismissing the former can help alleviate unnecessary anxiety. De Botton explains that our fears often stem from early psychological experiences. He illustrates this with a vivid scenario of a distressed infant, highlighting how early nurturing impacts our ability to trust life. Unfortunately, not everyone receives comforting early experiences. Those lacking such nurturing may struggle with self-soothing, leading to a short leap from minor misfortune to major crisis in adulthood. De Botton advises that if we suffer from such fears, we can learn to self-soothe by adopting calming affirmations. This involves nurturing our inner child and finding supportive voices in friends and therapists. Another reason for our imaginary fears is self-loathing. De Botton suggests that our anxiety often masks a hidden belief that we are undeserving of peace or happiness, projecting blame onto others. Traumatic experiences also root our fears. De Botton shares examples like a soldier's loss or a child's punishment, illustrating how unresolved childhood traumas can lead to persistent adult anxieties. De Botton encourages seeking therapy to confront these childhood traumas. Understanding our fears can reveal that life need not be as frightening as it seems, offering a path to healing. He also touches on financial greed, suggesting that an insatiable desire for wealth often stems from early feelings of insecurity. True security comes from addressing these underlying emotional needs. De Botton discusses emotional betrayals, advising that healing comes from rebuilding trust where it was broken. Facing fears of betrayal with renewed trust can mend our emotional wounds. He briefly addresses the pursuit of fame, noting that those who seek it often lack fulfillment in their personal lives. Fame can exacerbate anxieties rather than alleviate them. De Botton highlights the common anxiety of self-sabotage, where a lack of self-esteem leads to fear of success. This fear can cause us to undermine our achievements to avoid future anxiety. He offers a solution to self-sabotage, accepting that we don't need to be perfect to deserve success. Embracing our imperfections can help us overcome the fear of being exposed as inadequate. De Botton discusses mental breakdowns, suggesting they can be liberating. Breaking free from societal expectations can release us from fears, allowing us to live authentically, even if it means embracing failure. Throughout the book, de Botton emphasizes the impact of childhood experiences on our fears. He advises seeking guidance before becoming parents to ensure a nurturing environment for future generations. Returning to the topic of fear and suspicion, de Botton links these to suppressed anger from childhood. Learning to express emotions healthily can reduce paranoia and anxiety. In a section on self-compassion, de Botton suggests that many fears are rooted in childhood neglect or mistreatment. Reflecting on these origins can help us be kinder to ourselves and pursue genuine desires. He recommends practical methods for reducing anxiety, such as resting more, reflecting on fears, avoiding distressing news, and engaging with nature to soothe the mind. De Botton advises distancing from untrustworthy friends and prioritizing inner peace over wealth and fame. True contentment comes from mental tranquility, not external achievements. Thank you for listening to the fourth episode of the Failure Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find the podcast on various platforms and share your thoughts via the provided email. Goodbye.